Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where our milk run kind of turned out to be, not that. Okay, let's see if we've got any mech warriors to upgrade here. And
Yes,
the
Commander.
answer is...
Waiting for orders.
I mean, we could grab a point of, like, piloting for Partisan. Don't think that's really
Waiting for
worthwhile.
orders.
Orders. Commander?
Receiving you.
Yeah, overall, I think not really. Okay, so we've got our mech bay set up in such a way right now where it's not going to be ready for a while. Not going to be ready for a while indeed. Okay, so the question then is, where can we go? Because these contracts are hot garbage, and we need to travel somewhere anyway because we've got some time to burn. So, let's take a quick look around. They did say there was a new Flashpoint available. Yeah, there are two over here. This is a short engagement length. 3.5 skulls. It would take 38 days to get there. Then there's also this one. It's the same. Expires in 167 days. Expires in 44 days. Okay. So we'd have to really book it. We would get there in 6 days, or with 6 days to spare, until the Flashpoint expired. But I think once we start it, it no longer expires. I think. It would cost 300,000 to get there. I mean, we've got the money. Let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Oh boy, 38 days of travel time. Sounds disgusting. But that does mean that we're going to be done with all of this by the time we get there. We're going to have one financial report. So we're going to be fine financially. Okay. I do need to find a list of the flashpoints so we can see how many there actually are. I don't actually know. But this is only a short duration flashpoint, and with us having 2 extra thunderbolts, I don't think we're gonna have a problem. Okay. For a second there I thought it crashed. But it did not. I've only actually had the one crash, I think. Maybe there were 2. There's been a lot of wide-ranging reports of crashing, but I haven't had that much crashing, which is good. Okay, financial report in 1 day. That's gonna suck. It's starting to get pretty expensive per month. Mercenaries the game. In the middle of the afternoon, you find Razor hunkered in the arcade playing Mercenaries, a tie-in to the popular Holovid show. Commander, have you played this game yet? Maybe it touches a little too close to home. See, I'm managing my own mercenary company in the periphery. Over his shoulder, you see charts and data and little icons representing all the mechs at her disposal. Wait, what? Over his shoulder? All the mechs at her disposal? Okay, whatever. You flash back to Darius's recent rundown of monthly expenses. I'm a bit stuck. What do you think I should do? I could recommend that she refit her mechs, suggest that she improve the med bay, warn her to negotiate more on contracts, or send her to the training modules. That's essentially like, don't do that, don't play this game. I'm gonna guess, but she'll get some free XP. I mean, I generally like to pick the ones that have the brackets here, because that generally means that you have something unlocked and it would be a better result. We're gonna go ahead and send Razor to the training modules. Razor, you're never gonna make it as a mech warrior if you're goofing off playing make-believe mercenary. Get your ass in the training modules and learn some real skills. Looking chastised, she apologizes and hurries out of the arcade. She doesn't even pause to log out of the game. Glancing at the screen, you see it's only a couple more days until her blackjack is refitted and her best mech warrior is healed up, and there's one more juicy contract available in this system. Razor gains 200 XP, and we are now addicted to playing Mercenaries the game. Excellent. Well, here's our financial report. Yikes. Okay. 600k. That's a little disgusting. And off we go. So contract duration short appears to be 2 consecutive missions. Medium is 3. I'm gonna guess long would then be 4 to 5. Now we definitely can't afford to do that with only 2 backup mechs, but I think we'll be completely fine.
You asked for are online, Commander.
Okay, the machine shop is now online. That's perfect. And we should be arriving at our destination here in just a few more days. Be precise, 10 more days. Which is 10 days more than I would prefer. Like, I would prefer it if we were getting there right now. Otherwise, this is some wasted time.
Job's done, Commander.
But I guess that's fine. We need to get there before the Flashpoint expires anyway. And this is a completely new area. We haven't been over this way, so maybe there's some good contracts over here. Okay, this should be our last jump. Then we should be detaching from the jump ship and heading in system. And there we go. Fantastic. Okay. And here we are.
This is an all-ship announcement. It's time for another team-building movie night. Tonight's selection is a big hit in the Combine. STG's The Attack of the Polymer-Coated Man. Attendance is mandatory, so we'll see you there.
Attendance is mandatory to movie night. Good job, Darius. Okay, so this Flashpoint expires in 6 days, so we're definitely beginning this. We're just going up against the Jackals. The Flak Jackals, to be precise. The Unsettled and Abandoned Systems, blah blah blah, pirates. Just random pirates. Okay. Well, let's see what we get. High Orbit, New Valis. Our Davian rep, Lady Alexandra Cunningham, sent her regrets that she couldn't brief us in person on this job. Relations between the Federated Suns and the Taurian Concordat are a bit fraught at the moment, and she didn't feel comfortable coming to New Valis in person. Can't say I blame her. So what's the op? We are going pirate hunting. For the past 6 months, a group called the Flak Jackals have been preying on Davian supply ships in the edge of the frontier. They hit a target, kill most of the crew, and then run across the Taurian border before House Davian can respond. Federated Suns have put up a hell of a prize for anyone who's willing to make an example of these idiots, and we're the company that's gonna collect. Uh-huh. And is this a leave no survivors job, or is it more of a cut off the head and the body dies kind of thing? Little column A, little column B. Contract language says that we need to hunt down and eliminate either of the Jackal's 2 leaders, but I can't imagine that Lady Cunningham will shed any tears if we're standing on a mountain of dead pirates when we do it. So it's a battle followed by an assassination contract on 1 out of 2 possible targets. Yeah, why only kill 1? It'd be cleaner if we eliminated both. They won't give us a chance. When we hit the bulk of their forces, the Zhao siblings will head out running in opposite directions. We won't be able to hit both targets before some other mercenary crew does, so when the time comes, we're gonna have to make a choice. Okay, well, if we have to make a choice, tell me about them. Who are we dealing with? Orchid and Dominic Zhao, callsigns Thresher and Whistler respectively. They're a sister-brother duo, originally from New Macau, and they're about as nasty as they come. Judging by the intel that Lady Cunningham sent me, it looks like Dominic is the brains of the operation, and Orchid's the muscle. Neither could hold a pack of killers like the Jackals together on their own, so taking out either should solve House Davian's problems. What are they piloting? Did Cunningham give you any intel on what we're going up against? Not a lot. I can tell you that Dominic tends to favor long-range weaponry, and that he's a crack shot with direct fire guns. Orchid is more of a brawler. She prefers to close in for the kill. Both are elite mech warriors. They've obviously had military-grade training, but their bios don't say from where. Okay, so we'd probably want to go after Dominic then. Just based on how we fight this, we close in, and he can't really do too much. So it's a battle followed by an assassination contract on 1 out of 2 possible targets. Got it. Yeah, sure. So where's the twist? I mean, I'm assuming you didn't pull me out of the mech bay so I could listen to a lecture about a standard assassination contract. Survivors from the supply convoys the Flak Jackals have hit claim that the Jackals are running non-standard mech configurations. The damage they've inflicted on Davian structures and vehicles is consistent with Lost Tech weaponry, pulse lasers, and Gauss rifles mostly. That a big enough twist for you, Yang? Yeah, XO. You have my undivided attention. Good. Now, before you ask, most of that Lost Tech is going to the Federated Suns when this job is over. But Lady Cunningham has given me her private assurance that if we score a kill on either of the 2 Zhao siblings, she'll fudge a few numbers and make some of that salvage disappear from the Davian ledgers. If you want to get your hands on a few double heat sinks or a new Gauss rifle, this job is how we're going to do it. So let's not mess it up. Sounds like a plan to me, Darius. Let's get this show on the road. Double heat sinks? Yes, please. Aye to that, Commander. The contract for this first leg of this deployment is waiting for your review. Look it over, suit up, and we'll get this show on the road. Yeah, this sounds actually pretty cool. So we have no real reason to wait around right now. We might as well just head right on in. A battle in a polar biome. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so the Federated Suns are going to like us a fair amount. If they're using Lost Tech, maybe we should be skewing more towards salvage. I mean, this is going to pay half of our monthly finances. The next contract will probably pay half as well, plus there's the Flashpoint payment of usually around 1 million C-bills. So I think this will be fine. Now we are going to be using our standard lance here. We'll hold our 2 Thunderbolts here in reserve. I think we are going to be running our primary mech warriors here. So we're going to run ourselves, Diva, we're going to run Razor, and we are going to run Partisan. We just want to make sure that this goes as well as possible. So let's go. So this is going to be about on par in terms of difficulty. Our weight drop is 3.5, and the skull difficulty is 3.5. So that's going to be a little bit exciting. But we do have the 2 backup Thunderbolts. Eliminate the Flak Jackal Lance, descend on the Flak Jackals and punch a hole in their lines. Make them pay for the Federation citizens they've killed, Commander. It's imperative that this pirate filth learn the cost of crossing the Federated Suns. Let's make some noise, Atraitus. Do as much damage as you can. When the Zhao siblings scatter, we'll choose our target and finish this. There's only the 1 lance? There's no reinforcements?
Command interface.
I mean, that sounds fine. I would be very glad of that. I've got a Flak Jackal Lance on radar just ahead of you, Commander. These pirates are vicious and well-armed, but they're used to going after soft targets. Get out there and show them what a real mercenary company can do. Okay. So they're there. I like this pass here. We've seen this map before. So let's go ahead and take up positions on either side of the pass. I'll put the Jaeger back over here for right now.
Location confirmed.
And the Thunderbolt can go, like, essentially back here.
Affirmative.
No sign of them? They've got to be almost in sensors. Let's go ahead and put the Orion right here. There they are.
Enemy detected.
Huh. Look at that. Poorly maintained demolisher. 3 vehicles and a 70-ton mech. I'll be honest. This ain't so scary.
I'm walking here.
We'll put our Jaeger up here for now. And then we'll just stick the Thunderbolt up over here.
Copy that.
And now we'll enter combat. They have a phase 4 mover. Okay, they do have reinforcements.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
I was gonna say, this seems awful easy. That 60-tonner is a phase 3 mover. Okay. An incredibly poorly maintained Bulldog, of all things. Is this guy a phase 1 mover? We actually don't know. This guy will be phase 2, for sure. The reinforcements are over there. So, I mean, we can just take our Grasshopper up here.
I'm going.
And I'm fairly certain that we can just pop this Demolisher right here. Structure exposed. Okay. 17 HP there. I think what we do is we bring our Thunderbolt right up over here,
Move order received.
and we multi-target this. A and B, and then we do this.
Roger that.
There's one dead Bulldog. And this should be a dead Demolisher, too. Excellent.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Another phase 2 mover. Now, it would appear that we can't get into position with our Orion.
What's up, boss?
Our Jaeger can walk right up over here, though, and start working on this Grasshopper, which really doesn't have much armor at all. 147 HP in that center torso. Alternately, we could try to take off one of these torsos. That's a lot of heat sinks and LRM ammo. Medium laser. Where are those LRMs located, then? The large laser's in the center. I think we just go ahead and go for this torso. Are we out of range of the large laser? I think we actually are. That's unfortunate. If that's the case, I think we don't do a called shot here. I think we just go ahead and fire on him. Okay. Now he moves over here and fires on our Grasshopper. Does a little more damage than I would have liked, realistically. But our Orion should now... we're going to have to move out of cover if we want to be able to shoot at this guy. We can get 3 evasive pips, which is better than nothing. And the Orion is fresh. And if we fire at this guy with all of this, this is going to do so much damage. He has, like, no armor.
All weapons committed.
Ooh. Yikes. I would not want to be that Grasshopper right now.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Okay, we'll see what that vehicle is. It's another Demolisher. Oof. Okay. That hurt.
Took a hard hit there.
We need to kill that Demolisher immediately. Dual large lasers. Okay, our Grasshopper is getting pretty banged up.
Not much armor left in that location.
That's a 60-tonner, also attacking the Grasshopper. Okay, we need to get our Grasshopper moving. There's no doubt about that. So we're just going to jump over here, and we're going to kill this Demolisher.
Firing a full salvo.
There's no way it survives this. There we go.
One more for the trash heap.
Excellent. The reinforcements are closing in. They've got a 75-tonner there. Ooh, his PPC missed. That's what I like to see right there. Okay. If we dip back into cover here, we can still be approaching this Grasshopper. And I'm going to go ahead and cold shot the grasshopper right in the center torso. Maybe we kill it. We do. Excellent.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. So let's get our Jaeger sprinted up into here
On it.
so that we have a little bit better cover. And I just want to reserve. No? Okay. We'll just entrench then. We'll let them come to us. That's a 50-tonner. Ooh, look at that. A medium mech that fired on us. I think it was a crab with the dual large lasers. He was poorly maintained as well. Ooh, a poorly maintained dragon too. By that I mean a dragon as well. They're all poorly maintained. The dragon is the target at this
Ready for
point,
order.
for sure.
I'm receiving you.
I think we take in the grasshopper and jump to over here. We can't fire our small lasers.
Engaging jump jet.
We can go here. Fire on this guy with our medium lasers. And take off an evasive pip. Okay, that's a Black Knight. Ooh, I was hoping that that would miss, but he missed almost everything else.
Armor's getting stripped off.
Black Knight is the next target, I think. But I want the Orion to close in up here. We will not get to cover, which is a little unfortunate. We're going to go ahead and precision strike this dragon right in that center torso. It's got 108 HP.
All weapons committed.
Nice. Dragon is down.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. They've got this 75-tonner, which is another Orion, poorly maintained. He's going to continue firing on the grasshopper, but miss. Seems fine. Okay, I think this Black Knight is the next target.
Good to go.
Or maybe the crab. The crab has 180 armor, 220 on the Black Knight. I think the Black Knight is the bigger threat right now. So we're going to go ahead and fire on this guy, although I kind of wouldn't mind our Thunderbolt moving to a position where we can have a little bit better LOS here. We're still going to be pretty safe. And I'm going to go ahead and precision strike this Black Knight, and we're going to go right for this torso. Now that was solid right there.
Standing by.
Our Jaeger can go ahead and move forward. We are going to be in
On my
large
way.
laser range. We're going to precision strike him again, and just try to laser off this torso.
Affirmative.
And nothing hit it. I love it. Okay. Well, the crab is going to move forward and continue attacking the grasshopper. Ooh, structure exposed. I was hoping to avoid that. They just kept hitting in that torso, though. It's a little unfortunate.
I'm ready.
I'm going to go ahead and move the grasshopper somewhere like here. Can we small laser from there? We can't. We could go here, but we can't small laser from there either. I guess we're going to have to come in here. There we go. One less Black Knight.
That's a kill.
Now this guy is going to attack our Orion. Okay, that's fine. I really don't care about that.
Damage minimal.
And I do see that we're a little long on this episode, but I'm going to go ahead and finish out this mission, I think. Or at least... actually, no. There's going to be some talking afterwards, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. This is basically a guaranteed finish. We're not having any problems. So I'm going to put a cut in here, and next episode, we will finish this off. See you all then.